Namaste yogis, welcome to my channel. I'm Penny. Today I'm going to lead you through a practice for power, for strength and flexibility. So we're going to explore not only the strength where we hold the postures, but also stamina as we move through the postures a little faster, but not so fast that we lose the stability of our postures. So join me, find yourself a couple blocks, and let's get started in a child's pose. So big toes together, knees apart. I would take, if you have your blocks, if you don't have blocks, a firm roll of toilet paper will do just as well. Place one on each side of your mat. Big toes together, knees apart. And just allow yourself to come down into that child's pose, tucking the forehead to the earth. Finding your breath, breathing in and out the nose. Draw the shoulder blades back and down. Draw the hips to the heels. Root into your mat and let the day go so far. Whether it's the morning, evening, or somewhere between, just let everything go for now. Allow yourself this time on your mat to let go of what is unnecessary and no longer serves you, and to self-nurture with your yoga practice. Let's take a few more cleansing breaths here, making sure to draw the breath in and out the nose in your child's pose. Start to deepen the breaths, more of a cleansing breath in and out the nose. Refresh every single cell in your body with the breath. Deep breaths in, letting that breath reach all the way down into your low lungs. And then exhale. Alright, so let's come into a little side stretch. Bring your right palm off the right side of the mat. You can place your palm on that block, your right palm, and then walk the left palm. Let your head sink. Make sure the forehead reaches the earth. If the forehead doesn't reach the earth, just press that block away. And maybe you'll even stack that left palm on top of the right, feeling a nice stretch down the left side body. And breathe. One more breath here in. And as you exhale, transition back to neutral, right down the center of your mat. And let's go ahead and go to the left side, left palm off the left side of the mat or on the block. Walking your right palm over, forehead sinks back down to the earth. Feeling that beautiful stretch down the right side body. And one more big breath here. Come back to center as you exhale. And then inhale into your first modified lion. So press the hips towards the earth, point the toes, shoulders slide back and down. Heart comes forward through the gateway of the shoulders. And your gaze is neutral. Feel an opening in the front body, the tummy, the hip flexors. And then right back into a child's pose. Stretch it back. Feel the stretch through the low back and the hips. And then inhale right back forward into your lion pose. Set it up. Bring the heart forward. And then just do a couple of windshield wipers side to side with the feet. In this, you may feel this stretch. You may feel a slight spinal twist here. You may feel those quadratus lumborum, QL muscles getting a nice stretch. Just keep it solid. Don't sink into the shoulders. Come back to center. Inhale, back to child's pose as you exhale. And then on all fours, knees under hips. And then the shoulders are over the wrists. And let's do some of those cat and cows. So inhale into your cow pose. Exhale into your cat pose. Go as slow as you can. Be the slowest one in the room, even if it's only you, to flex and extend the spine. Full flexion. Maybe you want to hold your cat or your cow pose, stretching the belly. And then maybe you want to hold that cat pose for a couple of breaths. And then flow again for a few cycles. Let's get some lateral flexion also into the spine. Come back to center, inhale, exhale, look over your right shoulder, QL stretch, side body stretch. Lateral flexion of the spine. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. And just move and breathe. We're balancing our spine, getting it ready for our yoga practice. All right, come back to center with an inhale, back to your child's pose. With the exhale, stretch those arms long, reach the fingertips to the top of the mat. Spider fingers, some people don't like spiders, so you can say they're cupcake fingers. You're trying not to mush your cupcake that's underneath your palm. Feeling a beautiful stretch right down the arms into the armpits and the chest. And then flatten the palms on the earth. Inhale, as you exhale, first downward dog, so curl the toes under. Press your torso towards your thighs and then lengthen your legs out and start to pedal your dog one leg at a time. One heel at a time raises, the other one lowers. Now you're working the ankle joints, getting them ready. The belly's drawn in and you're pressing the chest towards the thighs. And nice strong arms here, and shift the weight into all four corners of your fingers, your palms, and your finger pads aren't there. So all four corners of the palms, not the fingers, and then the finger pads are on the earth. And then steady your dog here. Maybe lift the heels and lower them a couple times. Then maybe lift the heels, bend the knees, press the torso towards the thighs, and lengthen right back out. Do that a couple more times. Heels high, bend knees, and lengthen out. Let's do that one more time. All right. Steady your dog here. All right, that right leg floats to the sky with an inhale. Lunge pose as you exhale. Right foot forward, left knee to the earth. Okay? Line it up. You don't want that left knee to come past the arch of the foot. And stay for a few breaths with the fingertips on the earth. You can also use your blocks on level 1 or 2 here. We're going to hold a lot in the beginning of our sequences today to create strength, and then we'll flow through them to create more stamina. Strength and stamina today, and flexibility. Opening all the major joints in the body today, but especially the hips and the shoulders. And get a nice opening. All right, so come on up to low lunge with the fingertips on the interlace on your right thigh. Take a couple breaths here, in and out. All right, now reach all the way with an inhale. Grow tall through the spine as you exhale. Now take that right hand behind. Maybe you find your right waist, maybe you find your right hip. And then take that left hand to the outside edge of that right thigh and create that wrap. So you're getting a beautiful spinal twist here. It feels amazing. You're breathing in and out the nose. flexor. Curl the right toes up and walk that right knee back until you feel that stretch in the front of the hip flexor. They're so tight on us and can create a sore back when our hip flexors are tight because they're constantly short and pulling our back. And this practice will definitely open them back up. All right, come back up, interlace the fingers onto the knee. Take a couple breaths here. Grow a little taller in your low lunge. And then now reach up. Big inhale. And take that wrap with the exhale, just like we did on the other side. Take the left arm behind, maybe finding the right hip, and then right arm to the outside edge, and twist. Back to center, inhale, half split pose, exhale. Now go nice and slow because this is probably a little achy. So start to draw the heart forward as you lift those left toes and fold into it. So we're going nice and slow to begin with so we can really start to feel the poses, but we are going to step it up. Creating strength when we hold and stamina when we move. Maybe you take that right hand and draw your heart a little more towards those left big toes and draw yourself in. Come back to lunge pose, curl the right toes under, lift the right knee, inhale, step the right foot behind the left as you exhale, so you have that X with your legs. Half lift, inhale. Fold with the exhale. Feel the stretch now because the left leg's in front, so you're really going to feel the back right leg, that stretch in your right hip, a little bit more. Doesn't mean you won't feel it in the left too. Inhale, lift, create space between the vertebrae. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Root the feet, keep them crossed. Inhale, your arms all the way up overhead. Interlace fingers, temple fingers. Press your hips forward with an inhale. All right, and now over to the right as you exhale. Press the left hip out, reaching the arms up and overhead. And then inhale all the way up. Uttanasana, forward fold as you exhale. Take a big inhale, standing needle as you exhale. Now the right leg floats this time as your forehead comes towards your left shin. Take a big inhale, runner's lunge as you exhale. Bend the left knee till the right toes touch. You're in runner's lunge. Take a big inhale and vinyasa as you exhale. Lower down, yogi half push up. Inhale into your up dog or cobra. Exhale into your down dog, and take a couple breaths here. Just explore what the body's feeling. Maybe it's creating a little heat. I'm getting warm. Alright, so we're going to do that a little bit faster. We're still in Sun A, so we're going to move a little faster now. Now that you have the moves somewhat down, I don't expect you to have it perfect. So inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale, lunge pose, lower the right knee. Inhale the right arms up, the right and left arms, and hopefully you don't have two right arms. Exhale, create that wrap. Right arm behind, left arm, right thigh. Inhale up, exhale, half split. Inhale, lunge, exhale, lift the left knee off the earth. Step the left foot behind the right and exhale into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Fold with the exhale. Root to rise. With an inhale, interlace the fingers, release the temple fingers, and over to the left. Inhale up. Uttanasana, forward fold. Exhale. Standing needle inhale. Left leg floats. Back to runner's lunge as you exhale. Right foot meets left, plank pose, vinyasa. Get that out of the way. Cobra pose or upward facing inhale, downward dog exhale. Okay. All right, just take a breath or two here before we transition to the left side. All right, that's enough. Left leg close to the sky. Inhale. Low lunge as you exhale. Arms raise up. Inhale. Wrap, twist as you exhale. Inhale, lunge pose. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge, curl the right toes under. Exhale, step the right foot behind the left. Half lift, inhale, fold, exhale, root to rise, inhale, interlace the fingers, and over to the right. Square the hips and shoulders to the front of the mat. Inhale, up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg to the sky, standing needle. Exhale into your lunge pose. Inhale, left foot meets right. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra pose or upward facing inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Take a couple breaths. One more round. Right leg sky, inhale, low lunge, exhale, left knee to the earth. Reach up, inhale, wrap with the exhale. Arms up, inhale, half split, exhale. Lunge pose, inhale, set the left foot to meet the, not to meet the right, behind the right as you exhale. Half lift, inhale, fold, exhale. Root rise, inhale, interlace the fingers, release the temple fingers, over to the left. Inhale, up, exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, standing needle, exhale, lunge pose. Inhale, plank pose, exhale, chaturanga. Cobra pose or upward facing inhale, downward dog, exhale. Left leg floats, inhale, low lunge, exhale. Inhale, those arms up. Exhale, wrap. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, half split. Inhale, lunge pose. Exhale, step the right foot behind the left. Half lift, inhale, fold, exhale, root to rise, inhale, over to the right you go, exhale, inhale, up, Uttanasana, forward fold, exhale. Standing needle, inhale, right leg floats, lunge pose, exhale. Step back to plank pose, and exhale, Vinyasa. And end up in your downward dog. And take 5 cycles of breath here in your downward dog. Downward dog is a rest pose. So take a few cycles of downward dog, breath in your downward dog, in and out the nose. Downward dog, step the feet forward, coming into a forward fold. Half lift, inhale, fold to the exhale, bend the knees. And chair pose. So your chair pose, look down, make sure you can see your toes. If you can't see your toes, shift your knees back, lower your booty down, draw the belly in, slide the arm bones and shoulder blades back and down. Take the pinkies to the middle, try to let them kiss in the middle, and then turn them towards the back to spiral the biceps towards one another. Whew. Maybe stay All right, notice this side compared to the other side. Where do you feel it more? Are you more shaky on this side? Let's do one twist here. Okay, so right arm out in front, left arm behind. Whew. Both arms float to the sky with an inhale, modified pyramid. Exhale, plant the palms and straighten both legs, bringing the left toes off the earth this time. The forehead is towards the left shin, the right heel is off the earth. Feeling a stretch to the left hamstring, calf this time. All right, inhale, press the palms just a little bit so the torso comes up, and rotate that right foot at a 45-degree angle. Inhale into your warrior two, left leg forward. You can gaze back, making sure the right arm is in line with the left, and then sink a little deeper in. Draw the shoulders back and down. Put a smile on your face because it's yoga, and I am sweating already. Okay, so in our sun baby, start to open the hips, so you notice this nice external rotation in our warrior two of the back hip. Okay, arms behind with an inhale, open up, maybe a little back bend, and then exhale. Ooh, all the way down into your humble warrior. Left shoulder to the left inner knee, fingertips, fingers rise to the sky, pressing the bottom of the palm together. Forehead, if it touched the earth, that's what would touch, not the top of your head. All right, soften those elbows, release the fingertips to the earth, turn the back foot forward, that's the right foot, and come all the way up in your high crescent lunge with an inhale. Arms out to the side, forward, palms face up. Inhale the arms up, Vinyasa, exhale. Oh, take a couple breaths here. We're going to do 2 more cycles the same way. The third one's going to end a little differently, but we're going to speed it up a little bit to create that stamina. You created the strength now in your sun baby, so let's create a little stamina, but be kind to your body, okay? Don't push beyond your limits. Mark Twain said that kindness is a language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Kindness to your body. You need a rest, take a child's pose. All right, so let's go. If you're joining me, inhale the right leg to the side, then inhale, high crescent lunge as you exhale. Inhale those arms up, twist with the exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, modified pyramid. Inhale, lower the back heel to the earth. Exhale, spin up into your warrior two. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring the palms together. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, lower the palms. Exhale, back, left foot faces front. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, arms out to the side. Inhale, palms face up, forward. Inhale, arms to the sky. Vinyasa, exhale. You can always skip the Vinyasa and go straight to a downward dog. You don't have to do every Vinyasa. Left side, left leg floats to the sky. Then inhale, high crescent lunge, exhale. Inhale the arms up overhead, twist with the exhale. Inhale the arms up, exhale, modified pyramid. Inhale, plant the right heel on the earth, exhale. Inhale to your warrior two, exhale, bind. Inhale, look up, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, palms press to the earth. Exhale, right foot turns forward. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, arms out to the side. Inhale, arms forward, palms up. Exhale, arms up. Inhale, and exhale, Vinyasa. I'm going to go straight to a downward dog. If you want another Vinyasa, go ahead and take another Vinyasa.
Just meet in downward dog and make it a nice strong one. Really press the torso towards the thighs. All right, one more round of this. Inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale, high crescent lunge, right foot to the top of the mat. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, twist. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, modified pyramid. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, bind. Inhale, look up. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, the arms to the earth. Exhale, back foot turns forward. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, arms out to the side. Inhale, palms forward. Inhale, again, arms up overhead. Now get this, eagle arms. Right, left arm under the right. Okay, so find your eagle arms. This is balance right here. Okay, so pull your belly in. Maybe a little look up here. Reach the elbows up. All right, now inhale, and very slowly you're going to come into a full eagle wrap. So this is balance. So you're going to sit, bringing that left arm, left leg actually, up and over the right and sit down a little bit here. Woo! And breathe. Make sure you're breathing. Sit down a little bit further. Draw the upper body back. And now lift the elbows up a little bit. All right, now inhale. Come all the way up with those arms and extend that left leg long. See if you can lift it. Squeeze the right glute and lift. Press your hips forward. Shoulders are back and down. Take another big inhale here. Back to crescent lunge. Actually, let's do a runner's lunge. So plant the fingertips on your earth. Woo. All right, now step back and vinyasa. Cobra pose or upward facing inhale, downward dog exhale. Take 3 breaths and we'll do the other side. All right, let's move. You don't want that heart rate to come down too much. Inhale the left leg to the sky. Exhale, high crescent lunge. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, modified pyramid. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, bring the palms to the back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, palms to the earth. Exhale, right foot turns forward. Inhale, all the way up. High crescent lunge. Exhale, the arms up to the side. Inhale, palms forward. Exhale, arms up. Although that should be an inhale. All right, so we're going to do those eagle arms again. So this time, the right arm is under the left. Coming into eagle arms, maybe draw the elbows down to begin with, and maybe explore lifting the elbow. Start to walk the feet forward into a forward fold, but then the feet come wide. So now if yogi squat is hard for you because your heels don't touch the earth, I'm going to help you out with that. But for right now, start to sink the hips down, coming into that malasana squat, okay? So you can notice that my spine is low and I'm not rounding in. So I use the elbows to press away the inner knees and press my thumbs to my sternum. That action helps me to lengthen my spine long. Now, you can always place a block or two under your bum, and if your feet do not touch the earth in Malasana squat, you can always roll up your yoga mat and place it that rolled yoga mat under your heels. You can also do that with a big beach towel, roll it up, place it under the heels. I want this pose to be lovely for you. Okay. So let's take the right palm to the earth, just outside the right foot, and then spin the left arm to the sky. This is stage one. I'd really like you to at least get the twist in. But if you can go to stage two, you just draw that left arm behind you. A little more of a shoulder opener.
If you want to go to stage 3, you take that right arm and reach it around your bent right knee, thigh, and create a bind here. Maybe you look up. Looking up can give you that little bit of neck stretch, and I love that. It feels so good. All right, and then slowly plant the right hand on the earth, spin the left arm to the sky, come back to Anjali Mudra with the prayer hands. Now interlace the fingers here and release the index finger and point down. Point down and shoot all the negativity away. And now reach up. Reach up and come all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Heel toe those feet together. And bring your hands to Anjali Mudra. Alright, so I'm just going to turn a little bit. You don't have to, just so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. So start to balance on your left foot, drawing your right knee in, okay? So find some balance here. Maybe interlace your fingers around the shin. No bend in that left standing knee. Okay, and then try. You must try to take your right peace fingers and find your right big toes. You don't want to go on the outside of your leg to do this. Try to go on the inside of your right leg. Okay, take your left hand to your hip. Maybe this is where you stay. No bend in that standing knee. If you can, you're going to extend that right leg as long as you can. Maybe you're here, and that's okay. Feel the stretching hamstring, not up at the gluteal crease. You want to feel it in the middle of the hamstring here. If you can, bring the left arm out to the left side and open up the right leg out to the right side. Balance. Find a gaze, a drishti point that's not moving, and put a smile on your face as you draw your belly in. Okay? And then very, very, very slowly, you're going to come back here and release to an extended mountain and an Uttanasana forward fold all the way down. Half lift, inhale, Vinyasa. As you exhale, or straight to a downward dog. I'm going to go to a downward dog. So if you're doing a Vinyasa, cobra pose on the inhale and downward dog on the exhale. Alright, so right leg close to the sky and inhale. Runner's lunge as you exhale, right foot forward. Take the right hand to the inside of your right foot and then the back heel, the left heel to the earth. And then open up in your steep side angle pose. You can always have one of your blocks here. Alright, now we're going to take a little bind with that left arm behind. Maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you take that right arm under the right thigh. Can you guess where we're going? Alright, bird of paradise, so continue your practice. Start to step that left foot forward and really use the strength of that left leg to lift you up as well as your core. Come all the way up. And maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you can extend that right leg long, but pull the belly in really strongly. This is balance, and that core helps us balance. There we go. And then slowly lower down, not like me. Plant the right palm on the earth, step the left foot back. You're right back into your side angle pose. Now come up for a quick reverse angle. So right arm floats, right leg straightens. And then exhale those palms to the earth. Pause here. Turn the left foot forward and step it in about 6 inches. So now what you're going to do is walk those fingertips to the right side. Your legs are going to be at a big old X here. Roll to the pinky side edge of your feet. If you can see my feet, you can see I roll to the pinky side edge. And one of the online yoga instructors calls this celibacy pose, which I think is hilarious. Alright, take a breath here. Start to bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees. Coming down into your cow face pose. Your right knee is on top. Shift back and forth. You can always sit on a block here. Alright. Now your right leg's on top, so you're going to do eagle arms. Right arm is underneath and lift those elbows up. Okay. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, hinge forward. Maybe you hook those elbows on your knee and fold into it. Take a couple breaths here, really deep. A couple more breaths here. Now slowly unwrap, come up. You're going to end up in a lunge pose. So you pull your belly in as you transition. That right leg is forward. Have a block or whatever prop you have close by, you might need it. Alright, so you're in lunge pose, runner's lunge. Do a little quad stretch here. So bend the left knee, reach the right arm back, and find your quad stretch here. Ooh, I feel that pretty deeply in my left quadricep. Make sure you're breathing and smiling. All right, release that. And go ahead and press back into your half split. Maybe this is where you hold, maybe slide out into our peak posture, which is Hanumanasana split pose. Now, it doesn't matter if your hips touch the earth or not. I've been warming up for this practice today, so my hips today reach. Not every day do they. You can always take a block on any level under that right sit bone. Since the right leg's forward, it would be under the right sit bone, okay? We're going to hold here for a little bit. Try to get those shoulders back.
Start to walk the feet forward into a forward fold, but then the feet come wide. So now if yogi squat is hard for you because your heels don't touch the earth, I'm going to help you out with that. But for right now, start to sink the hips down, coming into that malasana squat, okay? So you can notice that my spine is long, I'm not rounding in. So I use the elbows to press away the inner knees and press my thumbs to my sternum. And that action helps me to lengthen my spine long. Now, you can always place a block or two under your bum. And if your feet do not touch the earth in malasana squat, you can always roll up your yoga mat and place that rolled yoga mat under your heels. You can also do that with a big beach towel, roll it up, place it under the heels. I want this pose to be lovely for you. Okay, so let's take the right palm to the earth, just outside the right foot, and then spin the left arm to the sky. This is stage one. I'd really like you to at least get the twist in. But if you can go to stage two, you just draw that left arm behind you. A little more of a shoulder opener. If you want to go to stage three, you take that right arm and reach it around your bent right knee, thigh, and create a bind here. Maybe you look up. Looking up can give you that little bit of neck stretch, and I love that. It feels so good. All right, and then slowly plant the right hand on the earth, spin the left arm to the sky, come back to Anjali Mudra with the prayer hands. Now interlace the fingers here and release the index finger and point down. Point down and shoot all the negativity away. And now reach up. Reach up and come all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Heel toe those feet together and bring your hands to Anjali Mudra. Alright, so I'm just going to turn a little bit. You don't have to, just so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. So start to balance on your left foot, drawing your right knee in. Okay, so find some balance here. Maybe you interlace your fingers around the shin. No bend in that left standing knee. Okay, and then try. You must try to take your right peace fingers and find your right big toes. You don't want to go on the outside of your leg to do this. Try to go on the inside of your right leg. Okay, take your left hand to your hip. Maybe this is where you stay. No bend in that standing knee. If you can, you're going to extend that right leg as long as you can. Maybe you're here, and that's okay. Feel the stretch in the hamstring, not up at the gluteal crease. You want to feel it in the middle of the hamstring here. If you can, bring the left arm out to the left side and open up the right leg out to the right side. Balance. Find a gaze, a drishti point that's not moving, and put a smile on your face as you draw your belly in. Okay? And then very, very, very slowly, you're going to come back here and release to an extended mountain and an Uttanasana forward fold all the way down. Half lift, inhale, Vinyasa as you exhale, or straight to a downward dog. I'm going to go to a downward dog. So if you're doing a Vinyasa, cobra pose on the inhale and downward dog on the exhale. So right leg close to the sky and an inhale. Runner's lunge as you exhale, right foot forward. Take the right hand to the inside of your right foot and then the back heel, the left heel to the earth. And then open up in your steep side angle pose. You can always have one of your blocks here. All right, now we're going to take a little bind with that left arm behind. Maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you take that right arm under the right thigh. Can you guess where we're going? All right, bird of paradise. To continue your practice, start to step that left foot forward and really use the strength of that left leg to lift you up as well as your core. Come all the way up. And maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you can extend that right leg long, but pull the belly in really strongly. This is balance, and that core helps us balance. There we go. And then slowly lower down, not like me. Plant the right palm on the earth, step the left foot back. You're right back into your side angle pose. Now come up for a quick reverse angle. So right arm floats, right leg straightens. And then exhale those palms to the earth. Pause here. Turn the left foot forward and step it in about 6 inches. So now what you're going to do is walk those fingertips to the right side. Your legs are going to be at a big old X here. Roll to the pinky side edge of your feet. If you can see my feet, you can see I roll to the pinky side edge. And one of the online yoga instructors calls this celibacy pose, which I think is hilarious. All right, take a breath here. Start to bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees. Coming down into your cow face pose. Your right knee is on top, shift back and forth. You can always sit on a block here. All right. Now your right leg's on top, so you're going to do eagle arms. Right arm is underneath and lift those elbows up. Okay. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, hinge forward. Maybe you hook those elbows on your knee and fold into it. Take a couple breaths here, really feeling the stretch. Notice which hip feels it more. For me, it's my right. It could be your left. A couple more breaths here. All right, now slowly unwrap, come up. You're going to end up in a lunge pose. So you pull your belly in as you transition. That right leg is forward. Have a block or whatever prop you have close by, you might need it. All right, so you're in lunge pose, runner's lunge. Do a little quad stretch here. So bend the left knee, reach the right arm back, and find your quad stretch here. Ooh, I feel that pretty deeply in my left quadricep. Make sure you're breathing and smiling. All right, release that. And go ahead and press back into your half split. Maybe this is where you hold, maybe slide out into our peak posture, which is Hanumanasana split pose. Now, it doesn't matter if your hips touch the earth or not. I've been warming up for this practice today, so my hips today reach. Not every day do they. You can always take a block on any level under that right sit bone. Since the right leg's forward, it would be under the right sit bone, okay? We're going to hold here for a little bit. Try to get those shoulders back. Roll to the pinky side edge of your feet and slowly lower down. And I'm going to turn around and face you because I think it's rude to have my back towards you. Okay, so left knee's on top, root those sitting bones, reach the arms up overhead, eagle arms, left arm under right, and reach those elbows up. Feel a nice stretch here. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, come forward, fold. Nice deep breaths here. Nice and slow, press yourself up, pull your belly in as you transition to lunge. The left foot's going to be forward, the right leg behind, the right knee to the earth. Then create that quadricep stretch for the right side now. So bend the right knee, reach the left arm back, and stretch. Release without the boomerang effect. Press yourself back into that half split pose. Maybe this is where you stay. And maybe you go all the way out into your splits pose. Again, remember you can place a block under that left sitting bone. Try to get the spine long, shoulders back and down, wherever you are. Fingertips can be on the earth or blocks. Sure you breathe. All right. And to transition out, draw the belly in, curl the right toes under, start to hinge forward as you bring that left foot back. And then come all the way back into your down dog and pedal. Oh, now both feet, both legs, hips, everything feels even. Actually getting both heels to the earth, which is rare for me. Come up high on the toes with an inhale. All fours as you exhale. Crawl those knees forward. Cross the legs behind you and find yourself into a seat. We're transitioning all the way down to our backs. So come all the way down. Hugging those knees into the chest. Rock side to side a couple times. And then keep that right knee in, and the left leg long. Hug it in. And just like you did standing today, I want you to take your right peace fingers on the inside of your right leg and find your big toe, your right big toe, your right peace fingers. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you start to extend to here or here. Find where you can go. It's okay if you're here or here. I just want you to feel that action of pressing the toes into the fingers and pulling the fingers into the toes and eventually extending. Maybe never fully, and that's okay. If you're feeling it here, you're doing it. All right, take a big inhale, and as you exhale, lift your gaze up, gaze at your navel. All right, reach your left fingertips towards your left toes. And then draw that left heel off the earth a couple of inches. Not hard, you're not up here because that makes it easier. Just hover that heel. And then gaze at your navel for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Squeeze the belly. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Keep the peace fingers around the toes and then just bring that leg out to the right. You can always slide the hand to the shin, the right hand to the right shin if you can't reach your toes. Nice inner thigh opener. Guys, rocked it out today. You worked really hard. Now bring that leg all the way up. Give it a squeeze in and twist. Left palm to right thigh and then roll the right knee to the left side. Keep the shoulders on the earth. If you care to bring it to the IT band, you can always lengthen the right leg out, supporting your right shin with your left hand. A little twist here for the end. All right, come back to center. Squeeze both knees into the chest. And let's do the other side, send the right leg long this time. All right, so draw that left arm into the inside of your left arm, leg. Peace fingers of the left hand around the left big toe and find your expression. Maybe you're here, maybe you lengthen all the way out. Your right arm, you can bring it out to the side for now. I'm going to take a big inhale, and as you exhale, look up at your navel, start to reach those right fingertips towards the right toes, and then start to lift that right heel just an inch or two off the earth. Gaze at your navel, use your navel and your belly muscles to draw you in a little deeper for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Keep the peace fingers around the toe and then bring that left leg out to the left side. The right arm can go out to the right if that feels good. Shoulder blades are on the earth. Bring that left leg up, hug it and give it a quick hug, and then twist right hand to left thigh, left arm out like a wing, rolling that left knee to the right side. And again, if you want to deepen it a little bit into the IT band, you can lengthen out the left leg, supporting the left calf with your right hand if you need to. Let's come out of it, draw your belly in, transition back to knees to chest. And the spinal neutralizer I love, happy baby pose. Hands to the inside or outside of the feet or to your shins. Draw the tops of the thighs to the earth. Tuck your chin to lengthen the back of the neck. And draw the sacrum down towards the mat. You guys did it. Congratulations if you finished the whole practice or just part of it. You showed up on your mat, and that's what it's important. Wherever you were today, you created strength, in the physical and mental body, even the emotional body. Stamina as you move through your postures.